Alright, and we're back and ready to go. So made a couple of swaps here. Put the Venom rounds onto our Templar, since he actually is a lot more of a sharpshooter than our Sniper is. Our Sniper is our lowest level teammate here, so gave her a couple of our utility items so that she has useful stuff to do with her turn otherwise. And I did not realize we actually had a Bolt Caster, but we do, and I gave it to our Specialist to give him a bit of extra power, and in case we run into one of the alien rulers here. So we're going to be relying really heavily on our Reaper scouting out ahead this mission. Going to want to keep her in the shadow for a very long time. Try and rely mostly on her remote starts and Claymore early on.
Tipped us to an alien facility apparently conducting research tied to the Avatar project. We're moving in to take out the
so hopefully our Templar doesn't panic because he's tired. It's probably the biggest risk here. Or just, you know, something goes horribly wrong and we all die.
We'll make sure that facility is out of commission for good. Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Alright.
First, I'm taking bets.
So let's try and remember to take this nice and extra slow, because we have all the time in the world.
Roger that.
As you order.
We should also do a quick check for remote starts in the area this turn, just to see where we keep an eye open for opportunities.
On Overwatch.
Got a car there.
My turn on watch.
On Overwatch.
I keep it under watch. On Overwatch.
Alright.
I will
Don't get hurt on the cactus. Alright, so we're generally trying to push up here. This whole side of the map we get to mostly ignore. I think I might have heard a mech there.
Guide my hand.
Try and keep the group in rough order. Should probably be falling further behind our Reaper. Just because it would be really bad if they patrol into us and break our cover.
Roger that.
Early on.
Position confirmed.
Is that Bishop making the noises? Stomping around?
I won't let them pass.
Roger. I've got my eyes on
I'll
him.
keep a watchful eye.
Eyes on the prize.
Our prey is near.
Alright. So this should probably reveal an alien pod. No such luck. But let's hold back a little ways now and start being a little more careful. So we'll get our sniper into some... Let's go here. This is will probably be better cover. Templar up to here.
I trust in your command.
Heading to that location.
May have to go deal with Meowing Cat in a minute here.
Heading there now. Roger. Got my eyes on.
Reapers are always
Overwatch.
I will sense.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Sounds like aliens.
God, is that a sectopod? I'm hoping it's not.
Moving as ordered.
Moving on target location.
The path is clear.
Alien facility out by Route 66.
Moving to designated position.
And if I have to fight a sectopod and an alien ruler on this mission, it's going to be a rough one.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Affirmative. Covering now.
No one gets by me. I see a new target.
Alright. So let's take the
As you
minimum
order,
step up
Commander.
here.
This thing looks
Oh,
ready to
Andromedon,
smash something.
okay.
Is that an environment suit? Maybe something that can't handle our atmosphere?
Those emissions could be
And a
toxic.
mech.
I advise caution, Commander.
Okay. So we've got an Andromedon as a new enemy, and we've got this mech. We are still all in concealment, so we may actually be able to... We're not going to be able to get onto the high ground with it, and we don't know what else is in its pod. Let's go ahead and pull back a little bit. We don't have any remote starts available. Let's go ahead and move here, just
No
to
place
get
for you to go now. An alien patrol.
vision on everything. Alright, so given this... Oh, we lost vision of the mech, so we don't know exactly where we can move up. Let's try and swing around and climb up this side so that we can actually fight with them not having high ground. We also want to try and engage one pod at a time.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I comply.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Heading to that location.
Hide behind this giant robot. That will make sure they don't see us.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I am watching.
I'm on it.
Alright, so this pod moving over this way makes me all the more happy to try and be pushing up to the left here. Oh, shit.
You posted our position.
That was incredibly unlucky.
I know where you are.
So that's at least one bit of good news.
Sensors indicate
That armor's tough! Adjusting sights.
Oh my god. What?
We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Okay, so honestly, this is so sudden and so bad that I think the right play might just be evac and try this mission again. I don't know exactly how it works when you evac from a facility mission. I don't know if you can just immediately try it again, or if you, like, lose contact with the area or something. But this is just... I don't think this is a winnable situation. Alright. So where can we get vision on this dude who's overwatching? So if we set an evac zone somewhere in this area, and then run up here, haywire, try and stun him, and then evac. That sounds like what we want to do. Alright, so if we call it right here, let's make sure everyone can get there. Oh no. So you can only get to here. Okay. So if we call the evac here, then you can still move to here without triggering Overwatch. Okay, I need to get you to here somehow. So that would go here, 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 here. And that would put you inside of it. It's not clear we can get... you to a location. Is there anyone who can just run the Overwatch? We could just give the mech aid protocol and then have it run the Overwatch. If you just move to here. Go bing, bing. So if you run here, you... might not trigger the Overwatch. And then you could bomb it, and then we could set the evac zone. We can aid protocol you first, just in case. Alright. Evac zone.
Requesting emergency evac!
And then you can get there with a blue move, so we can aid protocol the Grenadier. Just in case they end up running the Overwatch. Alright, and then we can go... here and here.
Tired of waiting around. Incoming fire.
Alright, well, didn't dodge the Overwatch, but I guess we just kill a few of these guys on our way out. Is there any way we actually want to fight this? No, I just can't imagine we want to fight the Berserker Ruler with 3 pods at the same time, including a turret. God, what if it just loses us the whole game, though? So if we pull her back out of sight of the ruler... Alright, let's just pull her back to here, which is what we'll need to do anyways if we evac. And then see how the ruler responds. And if it comes into sight where we can't fight the rest of these guys...
Creations are not intent on making this easy. Stay alert for rapid movements as it attempts to reposition itself.
Alright. So this would mean we couldn't fight the Andromedon. But we could kill a bunch of these guys up here and then throw a Mimic Beacon and cross our fingers. I'm liking that path a little bit more right now. Because my understanding is the ruler won't get any ruler actions because none of us have vision on it.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
This is not exactly what I want to be doing with my life, but... kind of interested in trying this. Alright, what have you got on that heavy mech? So if we kill these 3, the Andromedon will probably mess with us somewhat. Shield Bearer. Could kill the heavy mech. Could also kill that. Which would theoretically not give vision of the ruler. I believe that. And we've got a Frost Bomb. Which we can't get over on... Oh, no, no, it can. Would this actually hit the ruler? Try this.
Grenade!
That did not imply that it hit the ruler.
The trap is set.
Man, this could just be prove to be a horrible mistake, but I'm going to try and stick it out here.
Efficiency is my specialty.
Really? One square away from, being able to see the...
Ready to engage!
All right.
That seems reasonable.
All right. All right. Well, that's rough.
Stress of battle is enough to get to
Okay.
anyone. When they
And
get
that was
home,
what I
we'll
was
have to
worried
give
about.
our soldiers plenty of time to rest.
All right. So we're gonna need to. So let's reconceal.
Strike from the darkness. WoC says I am to obey.
And then take a shot on the Claymore to shred some of these fools. Which is very nice getting an extra shot on the Andromedon there. So we're going to want to heal him if possible. So we could just rocket this bunch here. Only one armor left on the Andromedon. Still, like, it's just so much more damage than attacking one of them. Forgot that even could crit. Okay. So, Templar is panicking. We'd really like to get a heal there. Can't heal the robot. So the robot might just die to acid? Yeah, so we might need to evac the robot. So we do have a second frost bomb. We could freeze both of these guys if we want. We could also shoot them, blow them up the old-fashioned style. So we're probably going to need to get the robot out of here. Man, we are blowing all of our resources on this, but... Okay, so if we push up, heal, frostbomb these two... We're not making as much progress as I would like. She doesn't have vision on anything. This would at least... Oh, that would give him vision on something. You've got... Heavy Ordnance, Blast Padding, Shredder... So a Plasma Grenade could deal with part of this, but I think we just need to freeze the whole thing. You probably just want to move up and heal.
Whatever you say.
him a heal.
He's no longer burning from acid, but he may well be again in a moment. And then frost bomb these two to save ourselves some
Fire in the
trouble.
hole.
Oh man, this mission got off to one of the most disastrous starts I've seen. And then you just can't really see much of anything, but we need to pull you up so that you can, like, eventually do something or mimic beacon. Let's just run you up to here.
Solid copy.
And turn.
Do you even care about me?
Alright, so no longer shattered, that's good. And the acid cleared up, so that's good. So we really need to just evac the robot. And it doesn't have, any actions to take before then. So could use Sting. So that's just guaranteed kill on the heavy mech? No, it's 50%. So we really don't want to get vision on the Berserker King. Let's run you up to here. Then we go Lightning Hands. Man, you do not deal that much damage.
By any means.
And then pistol shot. Oh, but this would end your turn. Alright, so we need to kill the Andromedon, and we can hope that the ruler will continue not doing anything else this turn. And then we can devote all of our resources to him at some point in the future. Now we can just go for the 90% here.
Target disabled.
Alright, so we'll probably want to use a hack on him here. And failing that, maybe a Mimic Beacon? I don't particularly want to use our Mimic Beacon. Alright, let's just get you out of here.
Just how fast do you think this unit is? Have a good one!
So if worst came to worst, we could actually just sneak our Reaper through the entire mission and evac everyone else, which is kind of nice to have as a backup plan. Why don't you have Haywire? I guess you're just out of range, even though it doesn't require line of sight.
I can handle that.
Oh, and there's no targets because it's not a robot yet. Alright, let's make it a robot and see what our Haywire protocol chance looks like.
There can be no mercy. There is nowhere to hide.
We all saw that thing go down. Now what the hell is it doing?
Alright, we still don't have Haywire protocol on it. That's annoying. So And we also don't have a mimic beacon. How much health does this have? A pretty large amount. So it could definitely punch one of us. So I think the best bet is going to be rend it with the Templar and parry bait. And really hope that we can't see the ruler from here.
Feel the power of the Templar! Moving to Overwatch! Finally!
We need to actually get people up on this higher ground at some point. Oh, that is a thing that exists. So that's pretty bad. I had completely forgotten about that turret.
Power leaves me.
Alright. That was bad, but not as bad as it could have been.
No longer a threat.
So we could just try and plasma grenade that turret. We're pretty far away from it. God. Alright, so we're down a robot. Not in terms of death, but in terms of, Oh, that was a mistake. We don't want to see that ruler. So we're down one roommate, we've got a turret, or down one teammate, we've got a turret doing some annoying things.
My life is in your hands.
We can try and squad sight down that turret fairly easily.
Seems doable.
But facing a ruler down a person is not ideal.
I loaded these cartridges myself.
Nonetheless,
Overwatch.
we're not doing badly considering
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that I thought I was just going to have to insta-evac this one. Alright. Super heavy turret. Is it overwatching? It does not appear to be overwatching, and we had vision of it. So we could theoretically have someone with Shredder run up and shoot it. There's not anywhere we'd particularly want to shoot it from without cover, though. So it probably makes more sense just to plink at it with a sniper rifle for a while. Wait for some cooldowns.
Armor still holding.
Alright, and then we
I will send
hold with everyone else and
disturbance.
see what happens.
Covering now.
No one will cross.
Man, we were lucky this alien ruler decided to
Rock and roll.
give us some time off.
On Overwatch.
My watch begins. I'm on it. Scanning.
My watch begins.
keep plinking away from outside its range.
That armor's tough.
No one gets
Only
back.
take
Overwatch.
3 or 4 more sniper shots. Hits, I mean. We're shooting 75s here.
Hit the armor.
The excitement,
I'll
the
maintain
drama.
my walk. Scanning. I'm on it.
I am on watch.
So then once that's done, we get to figure out how to try and deal with this alien ruler. We definitely want to start by shredding it a little.
Went off the armor.
I'm not sure if
I'll keep
we throw grenades from above, if that will automatically activate it or not.
comes naturally.
I mean, we did see it already display its activation
Reloaded.
animation,
Overwatch.
so I'm not sure
Sherman is covering now.
why it
Overwatch.
isn't running at us.
I see everything.
Not sure if it's some ruler-specific behavior or if it's just bugged out by lack of nearby ladder or what. Alright, turret down.
Taken care of.
I am watching. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Alright, so I think the way this plan works is... Where are the ladders? That would probably reveal. I wish we had a robot to block the ladder. It is just hanging out in a little corner there. That is hilarious. So we're going to want to get into a position where we can shred it from out of sight, and then drop down and have the first action we take on it from sight
No problem, boss.
be shooting it with a bolt caster to try and stun it. We did use up all of our stun grenades, which is a little brutal. We do have a mimic beacon that we could throw out a ways away to keep it busy, which is especially nice because I don't get the impression that cover is going to matter that much against this thing, but not all grouping up probably does.
Let's move already.
Which is especially nice. If it listens to mimic beacons, we can even
Got it.
throw a mimic beacon a ways away from us and make it go fetch to buy us some
No
distance.
one will slip past.
Got it covered. Come get some.
No one will cross.
Alright, so let's start off by dropping a grenade on it and seeing how it responds to that.
Let's do this.
Because this will shred its armor for us to do more fun things to it over time.
Boom!
So it didn't see that, so it didn't get the action. So let's actually take a turn of Overwatches on it and see if it runs up now. The music changed, which indicates to me that maybe something else has.
Scanning.
But it still didn't come up. Alright. So we can drop down to here and shoot it. We could flashbang it first. That would remove it, reduce its movement. We'd rather have a mimic beacon up.
I'm
Alright.
going.
Well, that was quick.
That thing is pissed. We gotta keep clear of that knockback.
Huh. Okay. Oh, you're disoriented, so you can't throw a mimic beacon.
Moving to designated position. Got a med kit!
Oh, shit. Well, that gave you a shot. So that gives us a chance to stun with a very high hit chance, so that's nice.
It hit the plate!
So if you just... She is in strong danger of dying. This has some shred, good chance to hit. Let's just take it. Alright, so it's still got one non-action left. Let's go ahead and poison it. Oh, you don't have poison, the Templar does. So at least it spreads out its attacks a reasonable amount.
My watch begins.
I can, give it a try.
Alright. So unfortunately our guy with the stunning ability is, now stunned himself, and we don't have a revival protocol. We can't throw flashbangs. I kind of like the idea of just
I'm at your service.
shooting here, given that he may or may not be able to see it, get some free damage on. Get some hollow carbon on. Oh, so he got the reaction despite her being in shadow. That's annoying. So let's give these guys some defense, just for funsies. And it shouldn't get a reaction to that because he can't see me.
Affirmative.
Overwatch.
Covering now.
Overwatch.
My senses are keen.
You on the ground. Reload.
Let's rock!
Does he get a reaction to that? No. And we can potentially get a stun here. No stun. So you can throw a mimic beacon and see how he responds to that.
They got me!
Not well.
He promised us! He promised!
Man, rulers are, a problem.
Overwatch!
I'll watch closely.
Oh, that one hurt!
Wait, are you really the only person who can attack? That is unreal. Everyone else is down. Oh my god.
Got it covered.
Man, rulers are confusing. Okay, so you're just straight up unconscious, so we'll have to evac with you later. Does this count? Probably. Alright, so you take long watch. See if we can get a free action there. You just rend them. Can you please try and escape now?
Is some sort of psionic rift. I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Vahlen would have allowed it to have this ability.
It's trying to make a break for it.
Oh my
Take
god.
it out before it gets away.
So now we just take a little extra health off of it, for funsies. Alright, well that was a nightmare.
Scanning.
So there are still aliens on the map. We don't have our scout. Our scout is fully revealed. We don't have the ability to conceal them again. We're missing our robot. We've got an unconscious specialist who we'll have to make sure we evac with, and we're basically out of grenades. So yeah, rulers are annoying, is what I've learned today. So let's just wander up this way with minimal contact and take a turn off to reload everyone first, and then try and get back here to evac with the body.
I'm reloading. No one will cross.
Good to go.
Yeah, we don't have our healer up,
I'm
so
on it.
we can't give anyone extra health, and everyone's going to be wounded after this mission.
On it.
Except Wildman, apparently. Wildman's doing alright.
Tired of waiting around.
Oh my god, if we can get out of here without fighting any more aliens, I would really
Moving to
prefer that.
Overwatch.
My turn on watch.
Got it covered.
No one gets by.
Alright, so we'll probably want to get sniper long watching. This is not the worst position to be long watching from. Push up to the building once we know we can make it up to the building. Maybe put sniper on the building door instead of up top.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Come get some.
I'll maintain
I
my
hear another
watch.
mech.
On Overwatch.
We are so ill-equipped to deal with a mech at this point. Alright, so if we can make it here, this says to me, let's put a sniper on this door and get everyone else ready for a door breach. I don't really like abandoning our unconscious comrade, but you do what you gotta do.
Here I come. It's killing time.
Watching comes naturally.
My watch begins.
Alright, so get sniper on
In
door,
there now.
everyone else nearby,
Let's do this.
and get ready for a good old-fashioned door breach. Man, we are at a 4-man squad at this point. That is so ridiculous.
Affirmative. Covering now.
My watch begins.
On Overwatch.
I'll keep a watchful eye.
Alright. Open the door. So you're one step away from... So I'm kind of tempted to go here, and then that way we're just ready to run to this next turn. But we did expose some enemies.
There. The Elder's slaves. I have sight beyond vision.
Okay. So we do have an Overwatch up. I don't have vision on any of these guys. And we are so short on anything to do. So I like just trying to knock off the Overwatch here, even though it's only a 65.
Shot from the dark.
Cool. So that gives us a lot more freedom. So we're definitely going to want to parry bait with this fellow. So if we're going to use him to run up and rend one of these guys, anything that's likely to be remote startable, I'm not seeing anything that's leaping out, but I can dream. We wasted a Mimic Beacon to no effect. So you've got a guaranteed shot on this guy. Also closed the door, which is pretty funny. Alright, so let's rend here.
A righteous strike.
And then we can move a Reaper up to here.
Time for hiding is over.
Not a useful remote start, unfortunately. What do you got? Nothing much. It's possible that we should just have not be fighting these guys at all. Just go for it. We should have just gone for so we could get high ground up here. We're kind of giving these guys free reign, which is not ideal.
Okay.
Man, if we get, like, mind controlled or something, it's going to be a problem. Can we flashbang both of these guys? No, we can only flashbang one because of the cover, probably? Does that look... That was both. Okay, so we can...
Flashbang!
We can take some preventative measures here. Get the high ground on the robot.
Moving out.
And then I guess just take this shot with the small crit chance. Alright. Cool. I like that. Oh, if you shoot at my Templar, I'm a happy camper.
I am the focus of their attacks!
I question your choices, Mech. That was amazing. Alright, so the Mech not only got the explosive parried, but also killed their teammate. So that's amazing. So let's get high ground on this Mech and try and shred it.
Finally!
Because the Mech's a lot more scarier than the disoriented priest. 100%, nice. Yeah, advanced scope and 20 from aim.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Not that minimal. Alright, so... you could do a good chunk of that. Don't suppose that remote start is in range of the mech now. Oh, did you get a free action off of that or something? Yeah, I guess you got a free action off of that and I missed it. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so that gives us a free kill off of Shadowfall or our Ranger, or our Reaper. Can go around, get another strike on that guy to keep him busy.
Position confirmed.
So 100% there. Go ahead and just take that.
Closer look. Enemies down.
So I can just go ahead and pick this up and then go rend the priest, which is convenient. Not great, not terrible. So let's go ahead and just get on the mission spot. Give him a nice flank parry bait. And overwatch him.
I'll keep an eye on it.
So no longer disoriented.
The wind must have picked up.
They would strike from the sides!
That's fine. So that is not a flank shot. This is a flank shot.
Let's move already!
We are behaving as though these are the last enemies on the map, which is probably true, but we should consider being a little more careful, just in case. Now, I already used Shadowfall, which is a little unfortunate, and he'll be in heavy cover.
Moving.
50%?
They've seen me.
This is not great. He could get a shot on this pretty easily. We're just going to take 2 50s and hope to roll the 75. Oh, 50 and a 60. Oh, and he also had more health than I realized? Oh, he had stasis.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Shoot him!
It's down.
Alright. Let's plant some X4 and get back to our unconscious teammate.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate
Alright,
evac.
so we need to get back to here.
Good to go.
And we're hoping there's no enemies left on the map, but we can't be certain of that.
Loading fresh ammo.
So we didn't take any wounds in that last fight. It was all from the
On my way.
one shot from the Andromedon and the
Scanning.
ruler causing us problems.
Here I come.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to call the Sky Ranger, but we need to get back to our friend. No one left behind. Okay, that's a little annoying.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
So we will need to kill this pod in order to... Well, it's possible we won't if we run up enough.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's possible we could set up a range where one of our highest mobility troops will be able to run over, pick up the thing, get back to the Sky Ranger. We can set up some Overwatch to kill all these guys if possible, but we can probably have our Templar run up to grab the body and get back in time if this is too scary. So exact same pod we just fought. The mech is the biggest problem, given how little reliable shred we have. Oh, it's a shield bearer, not a priest.
I got a piece.
Who's keeping score?
So that's a little annoying, the lightning hands. Oh, and there are still aliens on the map. Okay, so we need to get out of here if we can.
1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
92? Okay. So can you get in range to pick this up? Yes, you can. Alright, we're leaving. So first, deal with this Overwatch.
Leave this place. We should do something about that armor.
Alright. Then get over here and pick up this guy. Pick up your friend. Alright, then we need to call a Sky Ranger at a point where everyone can get it. Which should be pretty much anywhere. So if we call it here, let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good.
Bring in the evac.
And let's get the hell out. So, despite this mission being a disaster that wounded our entire team, and, well, except Wildman, wounded almost everyone, and was pretty disastrous
Location
overall,
confirmed.
we're actually getting out of here with no permanent losses. So, under the circumstances, I am pretty happy to call that a win.
No need to ask twice.
If we get a mission in like the next 3 or 4 days, though, we are going to be in trouble.
I've had my fill.
Little
Menace
body
1-5, status
hovering there.
confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
Soldiers wounded, 5 of 6, but no kills.
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents.
Maybe
today.
not, but we're gonna do our best.
Stand with the elders. Trust in their wisdom, and we...
MVP, Advent Mech, shooting his own teammate.
doubt we've seen the last of Valen's little experiment, Commander. Best stay on our toes. It could show up again at any time.
So the good news is that most of these wound rolls were really good. Like, we're gonna be missing our spark for a while, but overall, we'll have everyone else back in a week and change. So we'll also see if he developed a negative trait or not, and may need to take care of that.
With the alien facility destroyed, their efforts to develop the
All right.
Avatar project will likely suffer a substantial decline, at least for the time being.
Fear of
Excellent
Vipers.
work, Commander.
And I assume we can't put you... Yeah, we can't do that until you're done being wounded. So shaken. Yeah, so a lot of our squad out for a few days with wounds. 6 days. Oh man, 1 will. Yeah, so it'll be a while before we have everyone back. So we just have to hope for no missions for a little bit, or we'll be using something of a Z squad. But that looks good. Alright. So, we could go get those supplies. We need more contacts as well. That's another important thing. Let's see, we got supplies, intel, Avenger power. Definitely don't need those. So it's really just between, you know, I'm in for heal faster. Like, we've got so many people on the bench that the difference between, like,
constructed the ring facility,
having, you know, half of these guys back and not the next time a, you know, retaliation mission or whatever comes up could be the difference between losing the game and winning the game. So, definitely feel like I'd rather go scan and heal while we wait for... do want supplies here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give Wildman some extra... Oh, we're still on capture risk is the problem. So we were looking at gain the ability points and hunt the Chosen Warlock were the two that could negate the capture risk. So yeah, let's send Wildman on this. Oh, we don't have a sergeant for this. Yeah, we are hurting so much. Yeah, the capture risk on all mission... Oh, did that one wear off? Okay, so we can actually maybe do one without the risk of captured on. No, it's pretty much... It's reasonably high risks on all of these. So we could just go do facility lead? It's not critical right now, but I like the part where no one gets captured. $25 intel. So we need a total of 200 to get all the places we want to get. I don't think we can afford to spend it there. Oh, here we go. This one we can send a scientist? This is not a very good one, but we can avoid getting captured. Alternately, we could just send some people we don't care about on a mission. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just send some squaddies whose lives we don't particularly value because we're terrible. But we've got to win the war. Nope, you don't even get an engineer.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
The worst thing about being captured would be if we got a mission to get them back instead of, Lebedev. Alright. We can't make contact with anywhere right now. And we don't have supplies to build anything. We could make some progress on this. Let's go get some
Avengers
supplies.
plotting new course.
Oh, the other option is we said we'd do infirmary. How long until the supply drop? 7 days? Yeah, let's just heal faster.
Avenger plotting new course.
I will not allow the existence of any refuge.
Oh wow, you got a lot of knowledge.
All who would shelter in such havens are doomed.
Okay.
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander.
That's a nice
Spreading
little...
terror throughout the Resistance as they go.
Yeah, I
We'll
definitely
need to
want
pay
that
close
program
attention
project,
to each
which,
one as they gain
you know, who
more
knows if that
information
takes
about
supplies
our
or not.
plans.
Experimental heavy weapon only requires... Oh no, that's a powered weapon. So this does take 50 supplies, so we can't do that right now. Do we have the black market back yet? We do not. We'll... Alright, keep healing. Alright, so we've got a mission up. Looked like we got a couple people back. 3 soldiers. Well, at least that compensates for the fact that we don't have any good soldiers.
Setting course for the East African sector.
If we're going to keep this one quiet, Commander, we'll have to limit the squad size to 3 of our best units. Let's hope they can get the job done without additional support.
Commander, if we have to, we can send the Spark units back into combat even when they're beat up.
Yeah, I don't want to send turret 1/3 health. So you've got our Reaper back. Got Wildman. Man, this would be a pretty rough mission with 3. Could send... I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how much it accounts for sit rep in setting the difficulty of it. Like, is the mission designed to be balanced for a 3-person party, or no? I think I'm happy to do it regardless, just like bring the Reaper to scout everything out, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, which is kind of nice. Especially because we can bring 2 frost bombs, a Reaper, and if the mission is doable, we'll be able to pull it off. We've got a lot of tools to pull it off, and if it's not doable, we can evac, and it's not the end of the world. So, like, as far as 3-man squads go, this isn't the worst. Just primarily lean on the Reaper, hope that it's like squads of 1 or 2, use excessive frost bombs, try and make it work. Boltcaster's kind of a weird choice for this. I think it's probably good just because of the aim and damage when we really need to hit. Let's take a look at how it compares to stuff. Because it is tier 1. Alright, so the Boltcaster, 15% bonus aim, 6 to 8 damage. Oh, we can also give someone a war suit. That's kind of interesting.
We're calling this heavy power armor the war suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
Yeah, this is aggressive. Like, I've never seen surgical on one where you don't. It's not a guerrilla op that you can just choose something else. So I feel it feels a little weird being forced into it, but it's really better to bring a medkit here. Like, we don't really have a choice if someone gets acided or poisoned. It's better than Skulljack. We could also swap Mimic Beacon onto here. The other option is put the powered armor on our... Yeah, let's go with this. Let's give this a try. I think this is going to be the last mission of the evening, so we'll call it after this one. I wouldn't even... I don't know that I'd even try this without a Reaper.